and carve the skin off of this deer. So, as I've been working, just putting a little pressure on it, and this is where the borax will really pay off, because you can get a good grip on it. Okay, I'm just pulling back and nipping at it with the edge of that razor. Alright, now just wanted to show you, you want to make sure when you come to the corner like that, that you don't cut it, you don't cut the skin of the very corner of the mouth. You don't want to cut that, so you want to pull it back and see where your skin is, where the membrane is stretching, and then cut that, because otherwise you'll cut into the corner of your hide, which is very easy to do. And that's part of that's a little bit of fat membrane there, but you don't want to cut your lip. There's little nodules there, and that's fat and muscle. That's little nodules there that you would think that that's the inside of the lip. It's actually a little muscle there. You would think that is the inside. You see those little nodules right there, little lipids? Those are actually the inside of the mouth, but that's a muscle right there. So just gonna go ahead, and we're just about done with this book. Just give it a couple of pulls. And oh, there it goes. Stop it. Give it a couple of pulls, and cutting down off the neck, just putting pressure there, and all right, and just making sure that this is coming out good. All right, so I can just about pull that off. Just be very careful where that razor is, because you cut this hide, I guarantee you're going to be sorry later on. You see that hide shrinking up on you. So this is just about, that's about as dull as any D-list actor. Alright, so I'm going to give my knife a little bit of a sharpen here. Get my trusty old knife out. I've had this knife probably now for 10 years. I love it. It's nice and short. It was actually longer than this. It was about as longer than this, but it was about that long, and I sharpened it down on a grinder to make it shorter. I didn't like that. I didn't like that it was too long, so I wanted it to be small so I can get it into little tight places like that. It came in handy today. Alright, so this is some skin that's on there. Just gonna go ahead and cut that right off. Alright. And Buck, I'll tell you, that's about done. He's about done as done could be. So here's the last cut. Well, there we are. That's not too bad at all. Now I want to tell you something too. On the measurements, before you skin your deer, you want to measure from the nose to the eye, which I've already did that. We're going to go over that in another video, how you want to measure that. But you want to measure your deer before you do that. And I'm going to go ahead and measure now around the neck. This is going to help with with getting the mannequin, getting the size of the mannequin, and making sure that they send me the right size mannequin. I'm gonna have to order that. I measured my buck also around the neck before I skinned it, just so I can get a reference point. That won't be the right size because the skin is already on the buck, and when you get the deer with the measurements from the skin outside of the skin, it'll be too big. The mannequin will be too big because it'll be the size of the buck with the skin on it. This is what you want. You want the size of it inside. So that's going to be the neck. You want to take a measurement around about, this is what we call the measurement C. There's an A, B, and a C. Okay, this one is C. I'm starting from the neck here. I'm going to go at 18 inches. So I'm going to give it a solid 19 and a half, just because of the meat that is on my skin. So I know it's a little bit bigger than that. I'm going to give it, like I said, a solid 19 and a half. I'm looking at 18 and a half right now. So I'm going to give it a 19 and a half, add about another inch of fat, and that way it'll be a little bit smaller, so I'll have leeway room to stretch it and really get it taut. 19 and a half on the C measurement, and then also here is the B measurement. The B measurement. You want to measure at the neck, where the neck is. As you can see where I'm putting it, the neck. I'm going to measure at the neck and measure it about 6 inches behind the base of the antler. The neck around to the base of the antler. And I'm looking at 15 and a half. Now, I didn't get so much meat off of the base of the neck, but back here, because there's not too much meat up here. So the 15 and a half, yep, 16. All right, 16. I'm gonna give it that. So you're gonna write these measurements down so you know you won't be wasting your time. So the C measurement, then the B measurement, and then the A measurement. So the C measurement was 19 and a half. And the B measurement was 16. So now we're going to make sure we take the A measurement, which is, I've already did that. That's what I was talking about. From the eye, it's from the center of the eye to the tip of the nose with the hide on. You have to have the hide on. From the tip of the nose to the corner of the eye, the tear duct. So from the tip of the nose to the tear duct. I've already did that, and it was 7.5 inches. So I noted that my 7.5 is for my A measurement. Okay, so when I send that to the when I order my mannequin, the form, it's going to be with those measurements. So when I get it, it will have the deer form, already in the shape of this deer. So I can just tan my hide, and then put it right on there and glue it on. Move my skin around to get it where I need to. It should be good to go. All right, so that's that part right there. We're gonna cut the antlers out, and I'm gonna do that here shortly. And I'll show you guys a video of that. But right now, that's the end of this video for caping the hide, and caping the neck, caping it off of the deer head.